From now report today, the program Good Morning Salon they continue. And as we tell on today, we get two gentlemen they will be inside the studio. But at this time we welcome the Deputy Auditor General from Audit Service Salon, more Ilans, and now they can tell you about the 2023 audit report. Good morning and welcome to the program Good Morning Salon.
Good morning, 98.1. Good morning, listeners. Good morning, viewers. Happy New Year to Sierra Leoneans.
And also we get somebody we come out from Air Salone we can tell you about the first flight we then will get to at the head of media and communication, Augustine Bona. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Sir Chief. Good morning, Sierra Leone.
So I start with you, Mr. Moi Lansana, as Audit Service Salon, a government agency where responsible for conduct audit of all public institutions, government ministry and other entity them where they receive public fund. And then get the power for do this through the Audit Act of 2014. And this BNTM we see Audit Service Salon don't present the 2023 audit report to Parliament. But after that presentation, they different concern and controversy don't they come out from this 2023 audit report from different individual and other institutions. Then our Audit Service Salon they do the work. The reason we get Moylands and with we now the studio. So for add to just what you are saying in terms of the introduction about Audit Service Salon, waiting more you go add for let people get a proper and clear understanding on the role of Audit Service Salon.
What I go tell Sierra Leoneans and that yes, the Audit Service Act will make reference to in the existence, but law the way we don't the Constitution of Sierra Leone 1991 Constitution, when are the grandpa or great grandpa law of Sierra Leone. We section 119, now a whole chapter in that constitution there, we create the office of the Auditor General, we now from the Audit Service Sierra Leone come on, we give that mandate, that principal mandate for audit all institution. I will interest you for note which institution. Now public institution the way government don't create by act of parliament, institutions the way they receive money for and on behalf of the people of Sierra Leone. Wherever government money go, either a wholly government the supporter or a partly government the supporter, the Auditor General get the mandate for looking at. And in doing so, they go get access to any information where he wants. After he don't carry out that mandate day, the Auditor General get the responsibility to report on his findings. Which is the report anything where he be observe in the course of in work, where it tell you for like address, you know, about address some in form of recommendation. And where the Auditor General deem necessary for communicating to the people of Sierra Leone, when not through Parliament. So the report is sent on a Parliament. So that report the way the Auditor General sent for 2023 on the account of Sierra Leone, not to the first one that one day we don't do audit and we don't send them. Probably people that go on know how the process they go.
Exactly.
For a start, like now this now 2025, we get for do last year 2024 account. We don't begin write to anybody we want audit. And we give them ample time. In fact, the letters and they don't begin go since December last year. We they inform them, say, we get obligation, we get responsibility under the public offices provisions inside the laws of Sierra Leone. We day that come next year, that is in December last year, we say come 2025 with the audit now. And for this reason, we ready Audit Service Sierra Leone, they can't for do them work. From December last year, we don't begin do the engagement and day. This year, the starting of this year, early this January, we don't begin send additional correspondences to some of the institutions. Then the whole office will begin audit one for let them get preparedness. Once the time reach for let we go in, we go into the institutions and they will get a clear understanding as to what they do. After the understanding, then the resource is not too big. That is this manpower, not boku. And inside a year, something one institution will go undertake a lot of activities. We will not go see, we look at all the activities then they. So why would they get the understanding then they now for now risk-based approach or this system would they use? So focus on high risk areas. Once we get in, we don't begin to exercise, we get the understanding. This understanding can come through interview, the interview people there. Now you they tell, now you they manage your office, now you know how you set up there, now you they tell what you do there, what you know they do. Once you get that understanding there, we begin do the exercise what they call the execution phase of the exercise. This execution, I then I will tell you, say, you be saying they do this, or you don't do this. Bring records for support with you, don't tell me. Whether they controls the way for day, whether they approvers the way for day, whether they authorities the way for day, for let you do what you do, whether it day. Now that time they would request for records. Now that time they would request, say, let go see site. Now that time they will request say, let do reperformance until you don't add 1 + 1 is equals to 2. We say they do recalculate. Anything where you don't do, we say they do for confirm, for satisfy, we say what you do, now correct you don't do, and for the interest of the people of Sierra Leone. In the course of what they do that, if any deviation, they will communicate to you in the form of audit queries.
Those one are deviation.
That is, if you be say 1 + 1,
okay,
where you say 1 + 1 is equals to 2, but realize say 1 + 1 is equals to 5. That you don't deviate, not to 2 na 5. So what you do, they communicate to you now. You be say 1 + 1 na 2 inside this office here, but we don't realize say this 1 + 1 we put together na 5 what you say. So we still listen to you. Whatever you say, we corroborate them. They will tell you say no, it's not correct. 1 + 1 is 2. According to the laws of Australia, or according to the information we available and which you don't do. So therefore, in correct time 1 + 1 inside a book na 2. Write the 2 day. If you agree for write that 2 day, why should they on the feed? No problem. We say thanks very much. Continue for do that anytime we see 1 + 1 na 2, but not to 5. But if you deny, say you know the do where we get the responsibility and the authority, within the authority, laws and the way they govern public offices. We get the Public Financial Management Act, we get the Procurement Act, now the sample no more give for that 1 + 1. Right. So if na deviation from that thing, then they would tell you say this law say na this.
Okay.
But if you say na 5, they will communicate that to you in the form of draft report. That it don't begin go bigger now. First na query small, it go bigger. Let's come back. Then they go bigger. After it don't go big in the form of draft, you still respond. The law say 15 days, so you receive with draft, you send response. When you respond, they go verify. In fact, that word verification, now we no more audit service Sierra Leone. In the all of within a club, both the Supreme Audit Institution, all of the institutions that we audit institution of other countries, they don't get that. When they done the field work, they don't do the issue report to you, you respond, they done. But when they go back, we follow up on you respond before we issue what you call final. In that final management letter, what you be said, what you observe, what you respond to with the recommendation, and what you after you respond, what you verify a day in that form of the template day. Now that they will communicate you as final report. The outstanding issues in that final management letter. Now the issues and that at the end of the year, where they collate, meaning I think the way you know address at all. So that don't address it can be in the following form. 1, you partly address some of the issue we will tell you for do, but the one we left a big part, the one we not address, so they put inside the report. Right. Number 2, you not address it at all. So they did inside the report. So that report who now they see now the outcome of the exercise and the way the auditor they do, now they give rise to that report who will submit to now. So for last year, now on the account of Sierra Leone for 2023, right, now we report to Parliament.
Now, when the 2023 audit report come out, we get a lot of concern. This make I go ask, when una can do an audit, almost days una can take for almost days una can take an institution. Firstly,
it depends on the institution. The process not the same. So I will consider the smallest institution with the inside portfolio. Now a primary school.
Okay. Now
then at the small wait, you ask for how many days. Now the smallest institution down there will not take anything less than 3 months for do a primary school. The reason being, already I don't talk, you go just saying a fast forward business. No, every phase of the audit where it done, you get quality assurance where they factor in there. Like I'm gonna feed, I do a work. If na interview I go do, I they come back to my supervisor, he check whether that interview I do a day in line with waiting that audit objective the way they be done set for whether a day in line. If any change the way, if I go do more, then they go back and do more. So if all the processes then they follow up to the time where the report they come on, they go through a lot of scrutiny, and those scrutiny takes time. So therefore the least audit will do. So imagine now if you think of a big ministry. So the least period will they take per one audit. That is from the time we begin for plan, we execute, we report. The least, looking at the least entity, not 3 months.
All right, we're not can find out say fault day on want document for certain project where somebody implement. Again, almost days on can write to the institution and tell them say now then documents there we want before I finally put another audit report.
Hey brother, I don't explain to you from
because the reason why we a lot of institutions them this BNT, I guess you are aware. So we say una not do the right thing.
So where we reach they just raise that up there, I will make it clear to the listeners and una will be there at the studio. So if I don't tell you from December last year, we come for you in advance. So many 3 months in advance, we don't communicate to you, say we come. So that gives you an indication that not to secret business we do, not to hide business, not that transparency business. 3 months we don't tell you say we come. And with that communicate, they communicate to people and say we say we come. That communication now they call engagement letter. So meaning will they tell you what they can do, the mandate, what are the objective of the exercise, what will they expect you. So you see, with the even indicator based on the laws that we'll get, with the even indicator and say, now you the manage this office, so would they expect say if you don't put A, B, C, D, E, F, G in place. Then in addition, would they also tell them say, if all what you don't talk, you agree on them, do you sign this engagement letter and send it back to me? Then they sign them. As I talk, the auditor general don't begin receive the signed engagement, meaning all what you don't talk. The client, they don't accept that they are ready. And the good thing about audit service Sierra Leone, what would they do? Would they even preempt based on the management of public offices that, okay, in public offices in Sierra Leone, by and large, on average, these documents would they expect, these are the normal form of documents, would they expect that it go day? It not mean say you forget them, but would they expect that it go day? If we can now, you say, you know, they will not get problems. So these are the things we do in advance. And when we come and communicate to you, based on the interview they get with you, would they write several other requests where we help you for do work more? So if you say how long is communication, in fact, now open communication from the start of the audit to the point where they end the audit. So it's communication.
So in terms of the early warning or early letter warning I can send for let people cooperate to now, how you would describe the compliance so far of the institutions that we own the cover in on auditing?
When I will mandate to get for communicate, then the auditing, you know, they just happen in silo, not to what I think. Something then the way the government will they call auditing standards. They require we for communicate to the client that
after I don't communicate.
Well, they comply definitely you not get option. No, they compliance definitely we will not communicate with the client. Engagement letter don't go. And most institutions, the minister, they will the supervisor institution will they copy the minister. So definitely you not get option. So and the good thing about it, I wish some of them go do online now for coming. They can even write, do you have this letter we don't write now? You say they can February. Now big with the big February will not go ready. We'll go one leg begin a March.
Making states the reason why they
yes, they communicate to have those evidences. And the auditor general being human, being the Sierra Leoneans, somebody don't explain the problem, say, do you not can now? When I wait for we March, then and there what you they do? They say, okay, write to them back. The auditor general they write back to them. They say, okay, fine, no problem. Until now don't say, the people that were relevant to this audit. Where if you say where the audit team come, they're going to do a successful audit exercise. Do you tell them this time here we will come for do the exercise? And the good thing about the audit exercise, well, we can only all mandate they not to for can give problem to somebody. Now systems so they can review. Audit they add value to the institution. So it's like when you jump them, I will talk say you balance them now a disservice to the people of Sierra Leone because that value they will go add. The issues they will go identify for add value to the institution, then it will be missed out.
So the objective of auditing is it enough for let people know how to use government fund or let them be tried for be transparent or accountable?
Now part of the accountability in the governance system. Now one arm down because if you let loose public resources or public office somebody, nobody know for checks and balances. They definitely somebody go lost track. We are human. We are human. So therefore somebody need now part of the accountability circle. In the accountability circle and we call it democratic dispensation in every country. Oversight is very important, and that principal oversight body in any country now the Supreme Audit Institution. So now that mandate number audit service they carry.
Okay, well that's now Maury Lansana, Deputy Auditor General, Audit Service Alone. We don't take quick through the first step they will give for audit any government institution and other entity them. Continue for the way to inside the program. We'll come back to you. We'll tell you about the institution they will now audit so far. Over to you, Usman.
The program Good Morning Salone, they continue as you reap one of headlines to read them inside the program this morning. We talk to the head of media and communication at Air Salone, Winner Augustine Bona Esquire. Good morning, sir. Welcome to the democracy.
Hi, good morning, Maurice.
For somebody we maybe in the first term, the about Air Salone, give you background to this particular plane.
Thank you very much. We people MK say don't say we Salone actually gets like a flight on your own. The history of the aviation industry in this country span back since the 1940s, where Salone starts for gets plane alongside other African nations like Nigeria, Ghana, Gambia. Then Salone we come together and form a corporation where give the region a flight. That flight day by 1958, we see say it go down, and then the independent nations, then they get independence, and most of them countries and they start to get flight them on their own. Salone self start to get flight. We start to get Salone Airways, we Komodo, we get Salone Airlines, and many, many more. Take to Fly Salone, we start in 2014, and then we've been shut down in 2015. Now, Air Salone, they come can cover the gap we Salone down, they in for the longest of time. And we start with a regional route. And then we get plan for expand with destination to various other places of the world.
So before you talk about the regional route, let's look back at Air Salone now with so many controversy and things don't have a need for clear. Now you there with the chance for you go make right and correct. The issue about changing of its name, the issue about enough fitted for the on air and stuff like that. Take people in through in terms of assuring them about Air Salone and how much it fits. I mean, for people to get that belief or say this night flight to is for travel, gonna the different side them we're not going to destiny them for.
Okay. Firstly, we don't ever change the name. We've always been Air Salone.
Okay. They talk about the flight itself, like the aircraft itself, the plane itself.
Yes. Mm-hmm. The plane itself, the one way currently they Salone an Embraer 145 flight. And we don't brand them as Air Salone because the private company they run now, and they run them with the name Air Salone. So the plane name Air Salone for now. You never get any other name since we actually start for run this business. Now it's clear we don't get a lot of stories about this flight. Let's just hasty for make them clear. Say now just one of the 3 flights we get that one day. The Embraer 145 is just one of the 3 flights we get, and that one day for they do regional routes. We also need to understand, say, the aviation industry, a very highly regulated industry. It's like SLRSA or motorcar or bus or train. For let one plane grab now one airport for go to the other airport, you have to get checks, protocols, and clearance from the airport where you grab to the other airport. Also, you go land for ensure say you plane airworthy is safe for left this country first and it's safe for good land at the other country. Which is why we don't count with dates and so many times, for start with operations and then we do hold back because we won't forget all the things and they checked and cleared. And once we start operations, we know we get for say, okay, we need clarifications or we need certification from this point to this point. Now we are set, we're safe because we don't pass all the checks that we're supposed to go through. And then we start we regional flight and we first destination for now in Nigeria.
Right. Why somebody for use this flight, Air Salone?
Now, Nigeria, as a sovereign state, then gets the power for conduct regulatory checks on Air Salone as they don't do and don't approve, and they don't give you the clearance because the flight airworthy for fly. Salone don't do the same. Now, we know we'll get every single person at Salone individually for go do checks on the flights. That expertise and all that. We get a few people we get the engineering background, we get the sabi, and we get the qualification for doing checks and then people and the institutions and they like the SLCAA don't do them checks and they don't certify the flight as airworthy that's able safely for take people in a Salone and carry them go Nigeria and bring them back. Now these flights fly from Nigeria for Salone. We don't do a test flight this Saturday pass from Salone to Guinea, and it's okay. If that flight will not be okay, even the aviation industry in a Salone, the regulatory body in a SLCA, no go allow them for actually grab because this should talk about the lives of people and now, and we just put money as against the lives of people. So we are safe. The flight is reliable and we're ready for flight.
All right, almost days when I get for the flight.
We get for the flight 3 days a week for this regional flights where they go Nigeria. That's on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We left Salone 9 o'clock every of the day, and then we left Nigeria. When we reach a 3 hours flight, when we reach Nigeria, we left Nigeria at 3 o'clock Nigeria time. We go be 2 o'clock Salone time now.
Okay. Now let's look at the workman them we get for work now this particular plane where people can call flight attendants. Is it Sierra Leoneans or we get foreigner them?
Majority of the one that we get for the work on the flight get for Sierra Leonean them. Now we need to understand that we don't get a destination in Nigeria already. Means we get for set up office space in Nigeria for coordinate with business affairs and in which case certainly we go on for employ Nigerians and for run their affairs and but if salon person qualify as an advert they already out right now, we the adverts on positioning for Nigeria, if salon person qualify equally, they can employ. But then a couple of days ago, we put out the picture and story about we flight attendants, and we realized say they're all Sierra Leoneans. And these now ladies that we don't deem the rest of their life for work na plane, but they never get the opportunity because then country not get like a flight way they want, or they not get like the aviation school in this country. Then ladies and they go out in Nigeria, they don't get training, they don't get the certificates, and then they don't come back for cancer. Not other country now, but their own country, it's the first. We don't get so many stories them. We think them few days there, but people them we been get that same teams day. But they need for them get for left salon and go to places like South Africa, Nigeria, Ghana for go achieve that dream day. But then ladies there now get the opportunity not for go to other country for go practice, but then we think their own country, they serve their own nation and they serve them people.
Okay, continue for the with we. Well, that's now Augustine Bona from the head of media and communication na Air Salone. We don't take we through about the preparation stage as this aircraft will take its first fly up in the air tomorrow. Well, inside the program, Good Morning Salone. Now we go for a break.
I dey look for college wey go make me mistress in information technology. You know of anyone? Because I can collect the way how you can handle your computer.
Now the College of Digital Excellence make them easy for me and change me life. At Code, the digital world in information technology, then at your fingertip. With the state-of-the-art spacious and digitally equipped e-learning studio and lecture room, make the learning environment na Code so friendly. College of Digital Excellence can make you master in information technology and computer science with the help of the Indian and Sierra Leonean lecturer them for make you more marketable in today's competitive world. The College of Digital Excellence join on with the world leader, NIIT, where get over 40-year experience in IT training that over 40 countries in the world. The College of Digital Excellence, they offer degree program them like Bachelor of Computer Application with specialization in data science, artificial intelligence, full stack software developer, Bachelor of Business Administration, with plenty other one them. The College of Digital Excellence don't come for make you stand out in a society. For more, just go 36 Men Motor Road, Congo Cross, Freetown, and 19A Wellington, Natural Trams Compound. Telephone 073 500 600, 030 500 500, or 090 123 555. Or you can email them info@codesl.org. Registration for the 2024-2025 academic year don't begin.
We office generator, they give serious problem. Paddy, you know of any generator shop or generator supplier will go able to get good quality generator for bio rent?
My sister, the only solution to your problem now integrated power control solution. We don't they do generator business for over 20 years now the country, and then they come with quality generator there for sale and for rent from the UK with the original spare parts, control panel of different type, and the industrial connection cable. IPCS gets good quality air conditioner with inverter where they use solar and also easy for use. With IPC, you no get nothing for worry but power business. Elect how big the factory be, you house, your business place, your office. IPC ready for give you 24 hours electrical, either by solar or generating plan. For no more but IPCS, go number 10 E Moriton Junction, or you can call us on 030-669966 or 077-535006. IPCS, meeting your power needs.
Sarah, what I don't come for you. It's not what I wake up for you. It can be up for you. Sarah, what
you don't hear you waiting Sarah Water don't come with.
Sarah Water?
What Simba?
Now they don't get the most advanced and best food lab na the country.
Talk true. But Kate, wait to advanced lab, na Salonia. Kate, they explain fine.
Then lab they test any batch of water where they produce. They make sure say every drop clean and pure before they put their water na the market.
Look where they call it back. Anyway, this don't make us them more. And now I can talk am with me full chest. Say that the water no more gets this sky high standard for me.
Me I no say once na Sierra water I they drink and they give me family. Me at it cold because I know say na the best water na the country. For more information, call 077 600 000. Pan quality, we na the best.
The program Good Morning Salon they continue, and this time I will bring in Maury Lansana, Deputy Auditor General, Audit Service Salon. We're going to take you through the first step that they can file for audit all ministry, departments and agency and other entity them. Over to you, Mr. Lansana. According to the Audit 2023 report, where we get with Unaya, the table contains chapter 2, top our ministry, department, agency, and diplomatic mission, and also local council. But let we go through first the government institution they wanna audit, and we know some of the key things they wanna fair not from the government institution.
Thank you very much. We're not to chapter part 2. So
Okay.
the two chapters on that part today. So the ministries, department, agencies, and other ministries, of course, will exist. They are there, they are in existence. The same process we have to explain, I will follow. But in that report within the day, now that now one type of audit will do per the all on the ministries and departments, who they call compliance audit. As the name implies, meaning there's set criteria they've been there, who therefore comply with. Some of the criteria then are waiting like the procurement law and regulation, the Income Tax Act, the Public Financial Management Act and regulation, the your internal control systems. So all of this, maybe if a contract they enter into the contract terms, as the case may be. So meaning something they would benchmark the performance of the institution then they. But all of the performance and they gear towards service delivery to the people of Sierra Leone. I want to let Oma understand that one day, not to just any other thing. So we take subject matter then. Under the thing that you look at subject matter, then away they focus and benchmark the performance of the institution then they. So we take subject matter. Within the subject matter, then I will say at the focus on procurement. Procurement becomes a subject matter. So one subject matter we will take under the institution, then we cut across all of them, maybe procurement and contract management. Why? Because over the years, we observe, say, government they spend a lot of money on procurement and contract management. The procurement, why? Because the processes them over the years, we realize that the processes then they can be violated. People that can jump procurement processes because the law make them very clear what are the things you do where you want to procure. Even this copy, we want to buy them, within the steps the way they take. Why contract management? We realize that most of the contract the way government design with service providers them, we realize that after the signing of the contract, nobody know they follow up on whether the terms of the contract are met. So now one subject matter, that one the way they decide that particular area. The other aspect now, expenditure management and control. This one are the general money where they are institution, the bank account, where they receive either directly from government or do not support them, where they get them, where they for use for render services. The controls that we did over the years, we notice say the PFM, the Public Financial Management Act and Regulation, make it very clear. The one key thing they say under that, no money, one dime from government coffer, nobody, not for take them and use them without an always payment voucher and a get document for support the use of that money day. We notice say the same thing inside and they say we focus on them inside the inside and that. So now one of the thing and the other side are revenue management. Revenue, all know say we need money. And this money and they make country grow. But notice say yes, revenue streams and they will people that they will for collect revenue. But the revenue then the end point of the revenue, any institution they collect, now in the consolidated fund, then a government in main account, now the other money they forgo. So you know for take them. In fact, the law make them very clear that when you collect the money, the subsequent day, before the imposition for pay. So meaning we calculated the subsequent day maximum 24 hours for dinner in hand, for deposit an account where government or Sierra Leone through Akatanya would not designate for let the deposit the money then day. The other aspect, now tax irregularities. The Income Tax Act make them very clear with certain tax and we call statutory deductions that will happen. Some taxes that we people that for like PAYE, withholding taxes, GST itself, GST Act itself, the GST payment. So we realize those taxes, people then the way that they collect them, you can see evidence of collection, but evidence of payments to NRA becomes an issue. The other aspect to the inside now asset management. This asset management, we realize most institutions that they can buy asset, the way you go there for see the asset, that they becomes problem. The asset that they see them. And the asset that they can be either vehicles, the way they buy of office furniture and equipment, and we can cost boku money. The asset that the way they buy and for let it able help them for let them work effectively and efficiently, let them able to deliver the service that they to the people that they but down the back, we realize in an issue. And above all, payroll management. This year, in fact, payroll now one whole chapter inside part 1. Now one of the chapter down inside part 1, we single out payroll. In fact, this year the theme of the audit is payroll because we can listen to the cry of people then, of Sierra Leoneans then. Yeah, out. Hey, all my every media, see don't people that say payroll bloat, politician payroll bloat, everybody payroll bloat. Fine, no problem. Forget people them employ because employment no, they're not a problem down there. If government employ you, is they can render services, who say they get your hand too much and you people that need your services. I'm not facing a problem. But what will go there, if this amount of money is going, they're going to people they earn, then we say, okay, fine, no problem. Every ministry will go last year, where we look at the payroll, even if not 2 people then they on the payroll, which you the auditor general tell we last year, he say, even if not 2 people there, you need to see the 2 people then they, because now they no more give comfort that indeed these people are there.
So for this year, we'll get any
and they are working
with the payroll.
Don't know the 2023. We look at 2023 report. So what you notice inside that report there now that the institutions that we highlighted on payroll issues, where they in the ministry, not to payroll chapter, in the ministries, department and agencies, that we notice most of the institutions then until we go there on the payroll, inside the voucher, they will salary they pay every day, they will say we get 40, for example.
Also answer.
For example, this now overview at the give on the chapter, are not specific on any ministry. So if you go inside the report, you look at because we look at the report, you see the details.
We do we work for we inform the public. You deny,
yes.
So you can highlight some of the institutions.
No, the thing I don't tell you. If you look at the back of the report, I don't hold the report. If you look at the back of the report, this agenda as in ministries, we audited several. I mean, if you look at the introduction, I think we audited 158 ministries this year. You don't understand what they say on that. So it cut across. So not to all ministries will audit this issue there. Now that I want to.
So you know some of the one that will fall short under this.
So therefore, the issue on payroll is that we realize people that they were not available for verification. Staff that they were not available for verification, physical verification. You don't understand?
Like
so
who's I wanna go with than they be? You go just highlight 1 or 2, if not all.
You get the report. I'll be wish.
No, you now do now work. Not
yeah, now we do have there are a lot of ministries that they will do for say as you don't know. I know.
I make I say 1 or 2, not all.
I know of particular ministry now, like say name and now say this ministry. But, no, I can't do that.
But we do a report. At least you forget brief knowledge, and you can't.
That is the knowledge that I'm telling you now. That is the knowledge that I'm telling you. If not specific, if we say let we take Ministry of Health, for example, specific. Now, example no more they will go look at step-by-step issue of Ministry of Health.
So one fall under your institution, you go say this get ghost worker, for example. You know, member non-institution.
No, I can't. No, I can't. It's 400 and something pages for say as you don't know, and the report not there before me. That's the point where they say. So now I make us say if you get the report and this is a public document now. The annual report, a public document, not a secret document any longer. If you begin the report under at the appendix, if you look at the back of the report, you go see the institution that they were in a summarized form. So if I get the report, but I not get the report now for talk on specificities, they say this is Ministry of Education, they are looking at this is Ministry of Health. No, that's not there now because this now just highlight the themes that why don't bring her out, now highlight them. You don't understand. So that let people that know what is happening around those areas. So on procurement, for example, the subject matter procurement we'll look at on contract management. Contract and the way they do award to people them, where they for supply, some of them they for supply educational materials to schools. Those materials are not supplied, even when payment has been made. Some of them they for supply goods and services to the government. Those goods and services are not supplied, even when payment have been made. Some of them for do construction, some side, those constructions have not been made, even those payments have been made. So for say, I go sit down now, I talk say all these services are they are begin catalog this and no.
For example, we get the vice president's office where we understand say ghost worker then they take we to that.
So
I
now
manage finance.
the name ghost worker, so we say staff they not be there for physical verification. So we have not classified them as ghost. As at the time of the audit exercise, their staff then they not be available for physical verification. That's not the thing. The time we'll begin the audit, we'll be the look at payroll and on to the point we'll publish a report. Their staff then they not become for physical verification. So I don't know, like we put ghost, I don't know, me not died, so I'm not able to tell you what ghost because
so it's not fair not the briefly.
Now that's not the thing, because like what you don't talk so now that staff that they will not be available for physical verification.
So I wanna consider that in on audit to work on do.
Now the language and the word don't use so.
So which one, the ghost or waiting exactly?
No, staff not available for physical verification.
Okay.
We're not gonna know, we're not going to determine. That's why you see the layers of reports. We don't take now this now we observe. As at the time of the audit. We don't take them to another level. The other level now is Parliament. When Parliament go down look their own based on their own principles, and then they can able to conclude now whether they are ghost or not a ghost. Me not know about ghost. I've never seen ghost. But as staff, they will not.
But normally, now so they can call if as such in any situation where you go for let people be accountable, they're not able to explain or show you any document where you go say now this amount of people get where they work here now. So normally in Kirifa, such situation.
People's interpretation on issues are there for talk on audit, and the language they use, they use the language do you?
But that can be the language of audit in some cases as
well.
No.
Me not use it.
So almost staff.
Me not use it.
So almost staff.
They don't say now ghost worker. No, me not use it.
So Mr. Mori, before you take other issue, almost staff them. Una not be able interview during a process now vice president.
You said no, it's interview or verification.
Not to
verify.
Almost staff them una not
you can get to the report there. It's very clear.
You didn't.
I'm not get off head. That's the point.
But Mr. Mao, you know, so you can this morning you're supposed to forget.
Yes, I'm talking.
And now you do you report.
No, wait. If you be tell me say Mr. Lansana, if I be no say Mr. Lansana, come here and talk on ministry ABCD, I will tell you.
But if I expect any question at the same
no,
time.
that's what therefore I'm here to talk on the Auditor General's annual report.
And now wait till the action in line to work, will not go out of the way.
So that no, we are perfectly correct.
Okay.
Me say my position here is I'm not there in a position now. The report not there before me. If I was coming and I knew that I'm coming to talk on a specific institution.
No, not general. We can't mention other institution.
No,
let it pick on
so
anyone.
Now, if not general, so therefore Nigeria, I make the topic where I begin introduce so like the subject matter then a day under which we would call we main point. So now general, like we look the chapter, we open the chapter, or what I talk so now the overview.
Okay.
If you be say the overall overview, then I will begin from the general purpose financial statement. I go to the payroll. I will talk to on the 7 chapters in the payroll.
Continue.
But because you open part 2 where they deal with ministries department, so therefore waiting the under just ministry, like where you go other side, different thing that they will come on board. So now the thing and Andy. So on because not
we need to go for a break, please.
Okay.
Continue for the week inside the program. In name na Mori Lansana, in the Deputy Auditor General and Audit Service Salary. As we therefore look at the 2023 audit report. We'll go for a break. When we come, we continue for look at more issues.
Salone Commercial Bank don't come with new banking products them for make life easy. With Million Online Bank and Million Mobile App, you can able for use Salone Link money transfer for send money to anybody. It let you not get bank account. Transfer or receive money now the same bank or any other bank. Transfer money to person or office. It let you not get the account number. Buy Exalite, pay other bill them, and now get advanced salary. You don't need for worry again, but almost money then you earn. Because you can able for pay for things the way you buy in a supermarket and other shop them with the quick response code payment. The pardon done for the boss man them. With Beyond Online Direct, you can upload salary, pay all your supplier them, sell forex to Salone Commercial Bank, and watch your account anytime. If you need the app, download them from Google Play Store or any Apple Store or go to Salone Commercial Bank website www.slcb.com. Sierra Leone Commercial Bank. Delivering God.
UTB, Union Trust Bank, the game changer don't come. As we the lead, others they follow. And just with your mobile phone, you go transfer and receive money with ease, speed, and safety. UTB don't make it possible for collect money na ATM machine without the ATM card. Now that's we call cardless ATM. You, the UTB customer, will send money to anybody and deposit and collect the money now any UTB ATM panel without any ATM card. All it can do now for just enter the reference code and collect the money The UTB copper in safe day. With this UTB copper, any UTB customer can transfer copper with a mobile phone to anybody up to 5 billion loans. And with the reference code, the person can go to any UTB branch and collect the copper. Union Trust Bank, we there for you.
Okay, the program Good Morning Salon, they continue. We will present this edition come to you this morning. Mina up to you, Kalon.
My name is Usman Kamara. Still inside the studios, we get the head of media and communications for Air Salone winner, Augustine Mbuna Esquire. Augustine, look at tickets. What's the price?
So we get 2 tickets for now. We get the one winner just one way. For instance, if you buy a ticket from Salone to Nigeria and then for comeback, book with you for that, you can just pay $450. And if you do a return trip with we, now $800. Now we need to understand, say, we get other flights where they do this out. But then the tickets where we sell and the price where they on the tickets and they for now the most reasonable for that route today from Salone to Nigeria. We do them specifically because this now the people of Sierra Leone, and we intention behind this business that for ensure say we open connectivity, we open Salone to other nations. Them we no want to charge the same kind of price we other airlines and they charge, and really make them very difficult for people and for Komon Salone for going to the other country than they. And this is some of the reasons that we make we need to get more of them kind of business in their Salone, because if the competition tough, you get lower prices and give people the chance for spend less, but for going at different places them and explore different various opportunities. We tickets for now, $450 for the one way and $800 for return ticket. That the most affordable. That put them in simple terms. That the cheapest for that destination day.
So apart from Nigeria, what's out again on the use?
We get Nigeria on a direct flight. We don't transit anywhere for now. And we get different phases of the business we not open yet. And once we get better information or better planning as to other destinations, I will come at the studio and explain to people. But for now, we don't need to do the Nigerian route.
All right. Rumor will go around now that they ban this flight na Europe space, not for user. Is it true?
So I go advise people for they do more research. The thing is, the ban where the EU puts not on Air Salone. Air Salone a new company. They launch them in 2024. So Air Salone are a very new company. That ban now on Salone Day and other nations them. Where the European Union say if the nations and they certify flights, as in give them the AOC, then flights are not supposed to fly now the European the EU airspace.
So not
to specifically Air Salone. And that ban on this since 2008.
On Salone
and Boku other nations them on Salone. So it doesn't mean say if Nigeria certify we not fly Nigeria, but we not going to fly with that flight they go UK for now, which is why not to that flight they we get for use. If ever we get for start, we out. And also the certification from Salone we get for use. If for instance we want to fly go France, or one for fly go Germany, or one for fly go England, it has to be an AOC where England give the flight for able to make a flight. But if na Salone no more give that flight to the AOC, then that flight is not able to fly na the UK airspace.
Okay, now we'll look at the issue about unawardiness certification. Also, wanna get them from just Salone Civil Aviation or other more advanced extended aviation authority.
So when I start for talk, I think I make mention of the fact say the land you flight na another country, a sovereign country without they not certify say this flight is safe for Canaway airspace and even land. So we get certification not only from Salone but from Nigeria for now.
Okay.
If we get plans for extend we route to Ghana, to other places, we will get for clearance and certificates from their nations and there as well. So for now we get one from Salone and then from Nigeria because I do what they do.
All right. Continue for the week inside the program. My name now Augustine Mbuna Esquire, head of media and communications at Air Salone. Inside the program, we continue for look at issues. Sap?
Okay, and inside the program now, we go to Parliament still on the issue we get for do with audit report. Also, the chairman for the Public Accounts Committee in Parliament, Honorable Ibrahim Tawa, to ask Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security for bringing all the 45 motokane where the Auditor General report say they not see during the time when they be the audit the Ministry of Agriculture. It talk this way the committee be the engage representative from the Ministry of Agriculture on the 2023 audit report. For more on this issue, we listen to Chaino Jallo.
I do solemnly swear that the evidence I shall give before this committee
will command them that the Ministry of Agriculture to take oath before member them at the Public Accounts Committee in Parliament, as they be the answer to question and what the Auditor General report say, then do inside 2023. Page 94, now the audit report say will command them that the Ministry of Agriculture store na Kisi, not be before give account about 7 machine them, but be supposed for them at the store during the time for audit. And self according to the auditor, this report found out say plenty machine them will be left return store for gonna boy and Kenema, not be reach the store them where they're supposed for reach.
On the 4th of March 2023, this was the date in the store ledger, the Freetown store says rice trasher 8 left Freetown store based on the information in the store ledger. But based on the signed delivery notes, that is when the items were now delivered in Kenema and Bo. So for Kenema said we only received 3. That was what they signed for. So meaning 8, the whereabouts of it was unknown. So a difference of 5. On the 4th of March again, change store, Freetown store, recorded 4. Kenema acknowledged receipt of 5. So there was a difference of 3. So in total, 14 items left Freetown store for Kenema, but only 5 of those items were received in Kenema. That was what Kenema store acknowledged. And there is a difference of 9. So 9 still ruling. That is a total. In Bo Freetown store says change store 4 from Freetown store. They sent 4 from Freetown store based on the record allocated stores ledger. And then Bo only received 1 based on the acknowledgement of receipts that they give. So 3 unaccounted for. Transplanters, Freetown store recorded 5 of it that they issued 5 from Freetown store, but Bo only acknowledged receipt of 3.
With this, member them at the committee be asked the current store manager for the Ministry of Agriculture na Kisi store for give account of how the machine so where they be record say the na Kisi store no reflect on the number of machine them will auditor them meet during the time of the audit, and self how machine them will left free of Ogunabo and Kenema no reflect the exact amount of machine them will reach na the store them Nabo and Kenema. And when they reply, the current store manager be reply say and not able to give account for some of them machines so because during the term where they be the audit and not to be the store manager, but this in excuse. Now one of the chairman of the Public Accounts Committee, Honorable Ibrahim Tawano been grieved for and asked to command them for explain what how the machines so work. And this now be the explanation later on after the chairman request.
And when I took over, it was 15.
So 25, 10 was distributed, you inherited 15.
Yes.
So how did you distribute that 15?
4 was issued to Chinese, and the 11 was issued to.
Who are the Chinese?
Those Chinese companies who took out the document.
Is this the document?
This is the document they gave me.
You show the public the document that you used to distribute government assets.
They took the original along.
Did they receive it? Who signed for it?
The Chinese. Agriculture and Technical Corporation in Bo.
And for moting will command them at the ministry, being go before for explain what the whereabouts of them machine here, make the committee be rule say by Wednesday, January 22 this year, all the staff them will be the working at the Ministry of Agriculture during the time where they do this audit for come to Parliament and give account of the machine them where they're able for accounts for.
Where is the person that you took over for?
It's not in there.
Okay, I have to be fair. By the schedule you've given me, there was an handing over was given to you. But the distribution was done while you were not in office.
Yes, sir.
Where is the person that was there at the time?
Working in prison, correctional center.
As what? What is his name?
As storekeeper.
Storekeeper.
Jusu.
Get Jusu to come on Wednesday because by the look of this, I'm sure we are going to the schedule for Wednesday. But for this issue, for these 5 chainsaw, we must see them and we must know where they are. If you say you distribute them, somebody must sign for it. And that person, when you are coming, make sure the person come with you on Wednesday.
Those
If it is farmer federation, bring them so that they will answer for it.
Now, with this ruling, the committee be moved to other issue where the audit reports been picked up, which I will command them that the Ministry of Agriculture not be able to show the auditor them 46 motorcar and 36 bike where make Honorable Ibrahim Tawa Conte. They will say all the people in the ministry been given motorcar for bringing them a parliament by Wednesday.
The ones in the field, are they part of the 45?
Yes, we capture them in a.
So where are they?
Well, from the list here, they are assigned to various officers.
Okay, that list, give it to PS so that PS will tell them all of them to bring it to Parliament. When they come, let them park at the forecourt. On Wednesday, all of these vehicles, let them park at the forecourt. You should provide 45 motor vehicles and 36 motorbikes for verification. Physical.
So with regards the motorbikes issue, sir.
Now let's finish the vehicles and the motorbikes. PS, you should write to all of them in the field that they should leave the field on Tuesday and come to Parliament on Wednesday with all of these vehicles. They should park at the forecourts so that we see them.
After this ruling, we will command them that the Ministry of Agriculture been trying for justify say but 8 motorcar don't in a bad condition and not able for kind of Parliament. But this, the Honorable Member of Parliament and this committee say they will look inside the issue and the later. But for now, all the motorcar are in a good working condition for Kamna Parliament. But this issue around the Ministry of Agriculture, where its report highlight, now we plenty, we make member of the committee being choose another term for continuing for look at the issue them. So to that time, the democracy will continue for bringing another report then they for the Society for Radio Democracy. Me, Nachem Jalo, the report.
The program Good Morning Salon, they continue still inside the studios. We get Maury Lansana, the Deputy Auditor General and Audit Service Salon. You don't hear from that report, they will report at Cherno Jalo do na Parliament.
Yeah, of course, I did the Parliament yesterday on the Ministry of Agriculture. So when I see the beauty why be the talkies now. If na specific issue it come on, probably we will enlighten the people then. Because maybe not to everybody be the Parliament yesterday. Ministry of Agriculture now just one ministry who audit and we they inside the Auditor General annual report. Now, we'll look at agriculture, any ministry where they go, they look at waiting on a principal mandate. We all know say agriculture business in this country and a food business. Very important. And in so doing, they focus on food business. So anything around food business now they take as priority. Now the first issue they bring up. Government, year in, year out, government, they spend. Why they use the word year in, year out? Because most of the issues that they bring come now as a result of follow-up issues there. Because don't they do audit on their ministry the year in, year out? So we can follow up on within some of the things that we don't look at last year, how far they don't go to, how far they don't implement the Auditor General audit recommendations. So government over the years don't they spend a lot of money on agricultural implements because now that's the cry of farmers they say in a day. So whether agricultural implements them come, where they receive them now, we get the stores then now, where they receive them, the Kisi store the way now the government they put all of that in and they force before we begin distribute them. So like the allocated stores like that, where the items they don't receive them, they don't cannot supply, don't bring the cam, they don't bring delivery note, they don't receive an IR, they don't acknowledge it, they don't receive the quantity where they receive, that they enter inside area for accountability and control. That they enter inside one small book where they call allocated stores like that. That book they show the quantity where they come at any point in time, and when you they issue them, the balance where they show it tell that story. So we'll go request for that book there. We'll request for them. The item then so we'll highlight where you bought. They change short because we take samples right across the country. We not as I be talking now risk based now sample that we take. We say let's just test if the information where they are how far a day. So the allocated stores ledger records say they issue a particular quantity to Kenema and another quantity to Bo. Now that the ledger show. So what you do, we get offices then at Kenema, we get offices then at Bo, we get offices then at McKinney. As well, there were other offices in the north where they say they send it. But why it not mentioned inside the report? Because they don't reconcile. What do you mean by reconcile? Waiting left Freeton store. It be the same as waiting reach now the other offices then. Then I make the not then several offices that will take. So for Bo, for Kenema, waiting left the Kenema store. Like for instance, there was one item we left now 15 left the Freetown store. They load that inside motorcar. They say they go Kenema. What Kenema say they receive? Now be 7.
Okay.
So it's not equal. So the difference and then I will report it under.
Okay.
Additionally, the ledger say now we get so quantity of item inside the store. But when we check that a physical account, we say, okay, if you say you get 3 items inside the store, with the 3 items bring account, we realize it's until we say they get 15 items, now only 2 day. So the difference, so now that report they bring come. Now coming to the issue of like this story, so what they talk now, that allocated stores ledger. You know, go see that allocated stores ledger inside the Auditor General annual report. Because now big document and now boku information did. But however, there will be the parliament yesterday. Even when we start the hearing, there was the store man, the biggest guys, duplication of this information. Yeah. Because now big document, they can't inside the Auditor General annual report. So what would they do? Would they just extract the information? We go correspond with this. But when we go parliament now, where the hearing they take place, they can request for their schedule. Then they would call a schedule. So yesterday inside parliament, what happened? What he pull away? The agriculture man, they say no. They say no duplication. They don't get information on that day. Okay. Now we say fine. So now we bring we own ledger. We they call a working paper. They working paper that they now we own personal document them. But now the evidence and the way they give rise to. So this one, why are they talk this? This one just the resonate to your question we ask. The quick he say. They say these people there, how many people there? No, something 100 people there. We're not going to put 100 people their name inside the report.
So now,
so we can summarize, but anytime anybody need information,
so as you don't summarize for agriculture, I believe so you're able to summarize for other issues relate to the document, and the document they are with all we question are based on waiting the Auditor General report because we get the document right here with we. So in line with what on a state, it's on an audit report of 2023. Look at the area of duty waivers and concession owner grant to individual and institution them, and according to the document where they write here with we 31 business owner them not able to present necessary documents but with the benefit from duty waiver. And an example of such now Leo Rock we can clarify. You can explain a bit just like how you don't get some issue of agriculture ministry.
So on which specific on
the duty waiver issues.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
So now just the same. Now you say 31.
Yes, waiting the document.
So now that is what the document says. Now in that report, you will not see the names of the 31.
Let me say you just
so at the camp, now they just the same explanation. You not go see the list of that 31 day. You don't understand? The kaya. What is important now? Looking at the principle behind it, because they say giving duty waiver, processes and procedure the way they follow for let anybody benefit from duty waiver. Those processes and procedures so that they violate now don't highlight under. But we cannot come. Okay, let's tell you now 98.1. If for every audit issue where they inside under, what would they raise inside that report? If we say we they put every issue, let's say like that, you 31, I will put them. Any other issue we put, the report will be over 10 billion papers. We cannot. It's not just possible.
So let me do enough for highlight some. Which is inside the report you talk
now like that duty waiver. That would call working paper file. Now schedule is there. It no go day here. It no go there. Now then they guide you for arrive at this conclusion. It no go there. It cannot come there. That is the point where they try for arrive at. Now we audit process that one everywhere in the world. They see the highlight. We say necessary. If now be small information, just petty information. For let us put together and summarize. You can get them. You see the store issue. We summarize and break out. But we cannot highlight all the 31 and put another. Just like in the instance of if you go outside. That you get up to 10,000 transactions, you cannot put all of it there.
So now
they try for break to you.
Again, with
the underlying factor is very clear on the duty waiver. We say documentation or day for support. That is something they will for sure say yes, they're eligible for receive them. Not to for say a bad for duty waiver. No, not to that to the question. But anybody will get them if for be in line with waiting the laws of Sierra Leone say. So therefore, if document not deny, we don't highlight.
So in the issue between Leo Rock and the issue of duty waiver, we're not a misunderstanding.
Fine.
Because according to Leo Rock, they may don't get a duty waiver from government and then clear certain things. Okay. Waiting now, na you say, oh, no, CEO, no, able get clear. We get for those Leo Rock.
Okay, fine. Thank you very much. I'll be explaining you the audit, the process I don't explain now. We are over radio. But you highlight under the general proposed financial statement, one of the government account general they prepare and submit to the Auditor General for audit. The responsibility of that financial statement of the auditor, where accountant general they submit of the Auditor General for express opinion. The audit opinion, that is how easy and professionally whether that financial statement it tells the story where Accountant General go don put inside of government activities over the period. So the period was 1st January to 31st December 2023. Equally so, while the Auditor General they express the opinion, they also get the responsibility for look at, based on the requirement of expressing the opinion, for look at laws and regulations. So one of the requirements there under the laws and regulations, and we know say the laws now contract them with government of Sierra Leone enter into with several institutions. Please take note. Contract with government of Sierra Leone enter into with several organizations and institutions. These are not public institutions. So private. One of shares under the clause was Sublab. The other one was the passport production, and the other one now be the rail and port, Kinho.
Okay.
Now, when the Auditor General look into that, so not to be just one specific, not to foresee target to target anybody, it was not specific. If you look into the report, they three things they were not of under compliance with clause and contract terms and regulation clauses in the contract terms. So under it, with the specific to you point now the contract of itself will be the look at the GPFS. We contracted because now rail and port. So now under Sierra Leone Maritime Administration, now under the fall, that particular provision they will be the look at. So we contacted Sierra Leone Maritime Administration. Now look, in the course of auditing the general purpose financial statement where Accountant General does submit, which is a government institution, and what would they look at those contracts? Why? Because government forget money by their contract and they. It is assumed based on look at the contract and the government forget money. We are interested in government money, whether those monies were there and whether they are in line with waiting the law or the terms of the contract say.
Okay, we need to go for a break. Will they come back to you? Where you can go, explain more on that. As now we they go on a court Monday, January 2025. One panel defense lawyer them when Rashid Dumbiabi submit the no case of submission at court before Magistrate Santigi Bangwana Parliamentary Court number 2 for second client when our Madina to aunt when a reality TV star we police allege say because President Bio anyway Fatima Bio. The magistrate though withdraw the case file for ruling. We will be Wednesday, January 22nd this year. For more on this, let we listen to a court reporter, Theodore Arena.
At around 10 o'clock in the morning, the courtroom of Parliamentary Court number 2, where Magistrate Santigi Bangura de Sidon Pam, been full up and sign up been there for some people for Sidon, who side the accused when a Awana to Madina owns, when a reality TV star been wear black polo and the same blue jeans where he been wear the last time where he be appear in a court and been tying it with black and kitchen. Who side the lead state prosecutor when a Yusuf Isaac Sise be mentioned this matter where be make the accused been grabbed from the seat who side accused people and can sit down and enter the dock and been putting Anna in back. After where the state prosecutor, when Yusuf Isaac Sisebe don't mention this matter, the lead defense counsel, lawyer Rashid Dumbe, been start for giving no case submission at court. Who say he been give different reason them will make the magistrate court for throw this case na do. During this matter, lawyer Rashid Dumbe be argue say them bring them clients come na the wrong court, as he say na the high court say for being go with this matter. Lawyer Rashid Dumbiabi Temuso say error dey pan the charges them where the prosecution come with, as he say charge not dey when sending insulting message. After where the lead defense counsel don't make his submission done, but he been quick for make the state counsel say no error not dey pan the case and say na the right court them in charge the case. The defense lawyer been same way so say the prosecutor not prove all the elements of the offense against the accused person because it say the allegation against the accused not cause any injury to the president and the first lady. Outside the state been say any case where concern some public official them, the state can come as complainant by default. Yusuf Isaac Sise bin same so say sufficient evidence dey for make our Madina to aunt go stand trial at the High Court of Freetown. Magistrate Santigi Bangura don't withdraw the case file of our Madina to aunt when a reality TV star wey police been alleged say been cause the president and First Lady Fatima Bio for ruling. After we one pan the defense lawyer them, we don't give them no case submission and ask the bench for discharge this matter from court. Magistrate Santigi Bangura don't send back the accused for the number 5 term. Go na the Female Correctional Center, so till January 22 this year. The lawyer them where they represent the accused na R. Dumbuya, SBCC, MS Dumbuya, SM Kagbo, TM Conte, M Conte, A Conte, J Jallo. And the one the way they represent the states na Yusuf Isaac Sise, AMB Taylor Kamara and other one them. For Radio Democracy, me na Theodora Rena the report.
The program Good Morning Salone continues. Still we get the gentleman there with we na the studio. We want to talk about Air Salone, another one to talk about the audit report 2023. We come back to Una as inside the program Good Morning Salone. We look at another issue, Usman.
And now we go naturally campaign for human rights. Now human rights organization, we don't advocate for people's rights in the country. And because of this, since our interview with Radio Democracy, the chief executive Abdul M. Fatoma bin say during the time where they write letter to Judiciary for information up till now, they not give them information which should say the Judiciary go against the country in law them. Well, he explained more to me inside this interview.
So we organization be filing a request in October. We request for public interest documents then. One, we request for the amount of cases that we did before all magistrates and judges in the country. And two, we will also request for cases that we be they part of the call over criminal special session, the criminal special session call over exercise. We want to know how many cases they assigned to judges them. So for the public will exactly know how many criminal cases them we put on a very speedily trial process. So in the spirit of decongesting with detention facilities across the country, this is not public information. We not ask for the detail, but just the amount of cases. And we thirdly request that say the judiciary for put then code of conduct, we then develop back 2005, way to this 2025, probably for now how much year old code of conduct then get. We don't grow as a country and the profession, don't grow, and we need a lot of other updated version thing, but they use that. So even the current one where they exist, we tell them, say, let them put on a public website so people then at the public will get access to that information and know whether the code of conduct will bind, judicial staffs then in this country, including judges and magistrates and other court officials. And so the public will also understand about the complaint mechanism system where they within with judiciary. But the judiciary, even though the law say them for provide that, the right to access to information, law, the act will come into being in 2013. We clearly put that, and we further inside November 19, organization also write and make a formal complaint to right to access as the law say, and right to access, be respond to, we complain and ask the judiciary in December, the 6th of December, 2024, and give them, say, if they not been done respond to we it, let them respond to we on the receipt of that letter on the 6th of December, we then be right. And since the 6th of December, IARC don't write, we be don't write inside October, inside November, the judiciary one not get a courtesy for acknowledge, not get a courtesy.
Because at that hour, as say, during the time when I may write on a letter, they may reply to una.
The judiciary not ever reply to it. We don't know if they may not reply to IARC, but we have not been copied, and we don't cross-check with IARC. They're not able to confirm to we if there is any letter from the judiciary saying that they have responded to us, but we don't receive any corresponding yet from the judiciary since when we start this engagement in October 28th and the 19th November, where we complained them.
That's the chief executive, Abdul Fatoma, they explained me inside the interview. So he say, for me, they write to the judiciary for information, for let them know almost kiss them. They don't send to judges and magistrates up till now. They don't respond to them. But during the intended day, some also contact somebody from the judiciary and right to access information. Then say they will respond to it later. The program na Good Morning Salon, and we will come to you. I will bring the program to you this morning. My name is Usman Kamara.
And it's up to you, Kalon. Inside the program, when you come over to the other studio guest, Head of Media and Communication, Air Salone. Though you don't emphasize on the things that I don't put in place for ensure people get confidence in Air Salone and ensuring that they're going for a way they travel different side, but safety and other concern them don't be from Salone people consistency of this flight. How much we're going to say we start? We not want to come back gigs in or excuse for say, well, this thing don't need for put in place with the stop operation force.
Well, we know for actually give date for starts now. We know for don't make any kind of progress there for starts. If anything will not be resolved, all anything that we're supposed to resolve.
Okay.
Now that we then can vivid steps there. It means say we don't do everything humanly possible. We're required by the Civil Aviation Regulatory Body in a Salone that now SLCAA, and the other nation and the institutions that we regulate plain business day. It means we don't clarify everything. We get the go ahead for start. So now that we don't start, we not just wish we well that we business thrive and una self continue for enjoy services that we provide. And if I tell you this, by the way,
okay,
inside we flights, we get for the serve not to American food and day. Now the same cassava for you eat now us. Now we equally get for the serve inside we flight. So you get the chance for enjoy delicacies.
What about other continental food? What if people order nationals indeed, we're not Sierra Leoneans?
Well, it looks up to you. When you travel, if for instance a Chinese flight, because now the national one, we say the travel do now for promote them food and culture and delicacies. Now this is Sierra Leone to the world. This is Sierra Leone to other nations. So one for the other nationals them the opportunity for taste we own Salone food them. So we get for do them that kind of way for now.
So ownership of Air Salone, is it fully owned by Sierra Leone or partly? Because you don't mention Nigeria a lot. Take me through the ownership quickly.
Well, I'm not going to go deep into that, but I will say that Air Salone now a private owned company, not a government get Air Salone, a private owned company, a businessman we come together and invest.
The businessman are Sierra Leonean, eh?
Well, some of them are Sierra Leonean and some of them are Nigerians, yes.
Okay, continue for day with Augustine Bona from Air Salone. Inside the program now, let's listen to Wakabot.
Another morning again. I say Tuesday, man. I say Tuesday. I say Pambur. I say Nami de go through support mine. Nadia see letter come out from the director of traffic. Na South Sudan. I say the director of traffic say the kind of bad thing where they happen in South Sudan. In fact, reputation no long damage. It is so in the resign. As I watch the South Sudan traffic boss in resignation, I say, now the one that say we own traffic zone. I say, na change no more than the play then a film. I say, na change no more. I say, you come out, you go inside. I say, you come out, you back, you go, you perform. I say, but the structure of collecting. I say, not the same thing no more. I say open down with bike man them. I say bike man them get for book. Now you say now and you say traffic officer then they no more. I say na book then get. Now they say even why giving the talk say no will also yes some bad people. Yes, some bad people and they mind. Na person they tell me say what about no, you don't understand them people and they then couple small. Now say older than couple plenty. I say you act fine. I say if you be one couple police not to the work. I say if you go be accountant. You be know what you the campaign. But for man, is another blood mine. Kuku jumuku. I say fumble. Hey. I say this shameful thing will be to this country. I say now keep 1 minute of silence. I say monao. I say, Namisela go guinea this weekend, la just take a stroll. I shall show me ID card so nine and say, na them cocaine people on a Satan thoroughly. I say, I say, shame. But again, then say, if us not sell you, treat not go buy you. Where the actor told that then catch na the lorry, then they tell me say, now alpha bar. Na say, I say alpha bar. I say, 9 quarter, now they say and quarter get some small relation. I say, they want them when journalists and them work of journalists where they not forgive them 2 for 50 loan. I say, then don't come. Then can a social media let them not Chinese quarter image. Now say, then say, Uda or go get water. Now they babu begin boss cry. Now say me bo, me I don't record in him for longer time. I say but a zip much. I say because cotton a big man with coat. Until not see nothing will connect them. But again, you know, this we country then can say who shall smoke there. Fire de bien. I say they say this audit report here, so I say I say we own all Salone Port Authority then say vehicle themselves then we will get account for now say but you want them when you pull vehicle we will get account for vehicle. I say we are finished. Me na Jonah work about.
Salone will come to you live from the Democracy 90. The program now Good Morning Salone will come to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. We'll not get better time again. You'll wrap up on the issue we get for do with Leo work.
So, as I be the talk, not to government institutions. So we'll get a contract. We went to SLMA. We so want to see whether the terms of the contract comply. SLMA produced the contract away. But we'll look at the contract. You know, say contract of the nature that they mining contract, they get for be ratified by Parliament. So we ask, this will not go able to place much reliance on them. Even though we don't give away the ratification, because we want for be sure. He say when this document in gets. Fine. Sierra Leone, we are a member of the Extractive Industry International, that are a global organization where they see accountability and transparency around extractive industry, and we they participate well. So one requirement we did now public disclosure of information. So and waiting at this public disclosure information of the nature that they for be somewhere we go hard to it. So we went to NME website. This contract was not there, the ratified one. Parliament, they say now another institution down there. We go there hoping that we will see this contract. It was not there. They get compendium with Parliament normally laws the way they ratify, they keep put on there. This contract, it was not there. But SLMA now when they follow up on this, and this document they what if will give you assurance say this is a legal document where they work with. We na Parliament no more for pass before it hold through.
So in that year, they no mistake not make by Audit Salone.
No, that's our position. So therefore, and we don't get no business for do this man. Nothing. He can't hire all the rest of it. So PAC hearing come. They called in a parliament. We were there in attendance. That was when a document was now submitted to the Public Account Committee, ratified document. No problem. And then the audit will say, we don't see the ratification. So therefore, the audit objective, I want to tell people the normal say, and that my brother will because he don't have. In the first place, I feel say, oh, an apology because it indicates say a auditor general, and even raise so many, but I not get concerned about that. But we do hope for the people of Sierra Leone. You want an apology for the people of Sierra Leone. And to me, personally, this might be my personal view, and I be feel say like something. And at this, not the position who they put to MP them because like the parliament and they submit the document there, they can't see it on the radio. So therefore, I want to tell and say the audit not begin to. Now that we are waiting for the ratified document, where it is formally submitted to us by the PAC, then the audit will begin. Why are they bring this to the attention of the people? Let tomorrow, so they will find something inside there. Will not all go well for the people of Sierra Leone. Highlight and then they say auditor general they go against people them. So that number one make a clear to people that the audit report not be get error. We are right and we are 100% right. And in apology, not to the auditor general no more, but to the people of Sierra Leone.
It's very important question, Mr. Bona. Somebody say from Mystic na Duazak, he say why so sudden you change the uniform of the air attendants? Is it the pressure from the public or what?
Another message will take now?
Yeah.
Okay, another one they say, good morning, Radio D. Mr. Lansana is afraid of responding to the right question. This is the problem of Sierra Leone people afraid to talk. That is why I love Honorable Tawa Conte. This one from Musa Momona on Facebook page say, why are you there to discuss about your institution when you don't have an important document like the audit report 2023?
All right, well, that's now some of the few messages them. Over to you, Bona.
Yes, thank you very much. I like the comment. Now, we firstly come Salone and the flight attendants then just been get them inner shirt on and not been get them jacket on. That not to be the full uniform. They with the flight first camera. But then that picture they go viral. Now, I want for make we understand, say these flights are Salone flights. If the people them go online and show say they know like the thing where the flight attendants and put up because that one they represent Salone to the wider world, and we take the necessary steps and for ensure so we get something better. It means say we listen to the people of this country. We want for make everything where we do reflect what the people they expect, and we project Salone in the best way possible to the rest of the world. Okay. So, and I'm happy that the person left the uniform now and he still don't change them, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
When are the capacity of Air Salone?
Well, now 50 seaters flights. This Embraer 145 now 50 seater flights for now.
Okay.
All right. Plenty thank you for joining inside the program. Lastly, Mr. Murray, waiting at the total cash loss now this 2020.
Yeah, I respond to the text message then first. One, afraid? No, we're not afraid. That's why we report on what we observe.
But why you
I'm in the studio here. I think say right question not answered. Probably the person need to understand that the specific questions, the details, the way they want for let get into, not the audit report. Now we prepare the audit report, so it always available to me. But they want me to go. I think the issue here is the specific issues. Therefore, go into detail like bringing appendixes, schedules to support what they inside the when a voluminous document. I'm not going to do that one for Brian Kana and that not the bone of contention, not to the details in the annual report. The annual report now we prepare at any point in time. We're ready for defend them. We're ready for talk about them. But if you now be specific on issue, like say this particular issue, waiting sum up to that issue there, where you need working paper, when are we on time the way they use, when are we on documentation for evidences, those ones we cannot move with them. Not to think for just move with them. So now that's not the issue. So now the clarity that the total on the average, the total cash loss for this year, well, we call it losses, we call it irregularities. Probably that people they wouldn't call a day in stages. Probably people may want to know the stages they wouldn't day. But what again, I go emphasize that this report na public documents. People need to get in there. In as much as we can already for talk about them, but we cannot talk too much on them because of time.
So but
the cash losses, them where people then they call cash loss, who they call irregularities with financial impact. Way very important. Let us just get to because somebody said the report and not get. I want to tell us say not to the report issue. I get the report. It's about what I talk about there. Now that for ministries, departments, when at one category that of the report, now 152 billion new loans, 10 million US dollar, and 3,603.6 euro. For local councils, we get 4.7 million. For donor projects, commissions, and public enterprises, 76.4 million. Then the total are 233.77 million. Then are new loans. Then 10.46 United States dollar million, 11.20 euro, and 28.64 pounds. So now they break down they inside the audit report. Now clear document down there. So like for these are highlights. Now we go into the individual chapters. You go see the breakdown.
Una need for come by airtime and make so many things
no problem.
clear and let people get proper understanding on audit.
No problem. We will communicate that to the Auditor General. Thank you very much.
Plenty thank you for joining inside the program. In name na Mori Lansana, in the Deputy Auditor General and Audit Service Salone. So media for look at the 2023 audit report. Same way so inside the program we get Augustine Bona Esquire. We na the media person for Air Salone. Plenty thank you guys wanna join me inside the program this morning. When I good recording of the program, good morning, Salud. Welcome to you live from Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Plenty thank you to producer Michael Sambola with support from Mangi Mansari and Kabia.